Logical Zay. It's always more than one way to think about anything.
King and queens, I hope everybody is doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, staying to yourself. Always remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful. No disrespect. As y'all see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on, man, we're going to get straight into it. All right? Let's lock in, y'all.
People think I'm so bougie. Like, people be like, you would never date a man that didn't have money. They gotta have money, right? They gotta have education. They gotta have this. And here's my thing. I did give a man a chance that didn't have no money, and I almost died. Like, if you check my chart, there was like a positive correlation between me getting high blood pressure and me messing with that man. I had to go home after I left my doctor's appointment and let that man go. So I did it and almost passed away. And in fact, every time I gave a man a chance that was poor and didn't have no money, I almost passed away. Like, died.
Did you not know he was financially struggling when you met him? And kudos to you for giving him an opportunity, because a lot of times people, you know, they will see, or they will go based off of a person's potential. But it's like, how long are you going to stay stagnant in that potential state? Yes, you can have all the potential in the world. Somebody can see that you smart. Somebody can see that you good with, handiwork. Somebody may see that you good with teaching people, or, you know what I mean? You might be good at, being a conversationalist, but are you trying to implement that into your life so you can monetarily gain? You know what I mean? Are you putting yourself in position where you can make money off of your talent, your gift, your blessing? And if not, then it's just like, it's a slap in the face to God. It's a slap in the face to yourself. More importantly, that you're not utilizing your ability. You know what I mean? You're not utilizing the talents. You know what I mean? You got to put forth effort into that. And that's where I can agree with women. Nobody is going to keep banking on potential if you're not actually implementing that in the life. If you're not trying to, benefit off of it, it's pointless. So I get that.
So yeah, there.
I forget which one of my mutuals said this, but last year she said that romance was created so that women will fall in love with broke men. And when I tell women that money does matter, he doesn't have to be wealthy, but he needs to be financially stable. The biggest argument is, I don't care how much money he makes as long as we love each other, which proves...
Let's be clear about it. No woman wants a man that's doing bad financially, and vice versa. Now, yes, you have men that are in positions that don't mind taking care of women. Of course, a rich man don't mind taking care of a woman that's doing less than. But it's not the same way. It don't work the same way. A lot of rich women don't care to go get a man that's broke, right? I don't think anybody just wants a piss poor, down bad individual. And if you are going to be struggling and be poor financially, you need to be rich emotionally. You need to be rich with your energy. You need to be rich with being feminine. You need to be, rich with being an intelligent person, just knowing how to be a good-hearted person. You know what I mean? Because I don't think you could be intelligent and, well, you could be intelligent and broke. Dang, that's a good one. But at the same time, I'm just saying you have to make up for that, especially if you're going to be a woman looking for a rich man. It's like, if you're not going to meet him where he at financially, or even be working towards something, and he come and get you, you're going to have to learn how to be a benefit to that man. You're going to have to learn how to be an asset to that man versus a liability.
What my mutual said. I don't care what you tell me. Money matters. It's one of the biggest reasons why marriages end.
Right.
It's one of the top things that couples argue over. Money matters if one of your kids gets sick and it's time to pay for medicine, or those medical bills start billing. Money matters if one of you gets laid off and y'all didn't have any savings and the bills are still rolling in as per usual. Money matters if one of your cars break down and you have no way of paying to get it fixed. Money matters if y'all have been living with his or your parents and they're sick of your shit and they want you to grow the fuck up and get your own place. Money matters.
Sure.
And I get it. We live in a capitalist society controlled by billionaires who have the power to change everything. I know, I get it, I hear ya. But unfortunately, this is the way things are at the moment, and cash is king. Yes, you need to get with somebody who is mentally and emotionally stable. That's very important. That's most important. But you also need to have money in order to survive. You cannot pay your rent or your mortgage with a story about how the two of you guys met. You cannot pay a mechanic by telling him how you guys cuddled last night and watched a funny movie together. If one of you falls ill and it's time for you to get your medicine, and it's some astronomically priced medicine that you need, the pharmacist is not going to accept wedding pictures and pictures of you guys in matching pajamas. At the end of the day, you need money. You need somebody who is financially stable, who knows how to properly manage their money. And yes, you need a prenup. Please get one. But the truth of the matter is, most women who get divorced are not rolling in dough. It's just not happening. So in order to expect the best but prepare for the worst, you need to get into the best financial situation for you. And if he is broke because he makes poor financial decisions, you're going to be broke too. You're going to inherit whatever shit he's got going on in his life. So yes, I want you to be attracted to him. I want you to love him. You follow your heart, but use your head, because your head is what's going to keep you from begging and borrowing when shit hits the fan, because neither one of y'all got any money to pay for shit, okay? Using your head is going to keep you in a good position if that relationship ends. Using your head is what's going to get those bills paid. He's not going to sit and watch you struggle. If the bills start billing, he's not going to look at you and laugh and be like, oh no, you better figure something out. No, he's going to work with you as a team to figure some shit out. It's not just going to be you working extra shifts and overtimes and taking little part-time gigs. He's going to be busting his ass too.
That mindset should be mutual. That should be on both sides. You shouldn't rely on your partner. Your partner shouldn't rely on you. Y'all should rely on each other. It can't be one or the other, because it'll get to a point where it gets too heavy for one person, and then they'll start to detach themselves and be like, you know what, I might as well do this alone. Now, I can respect that. I can completely agree with a woman or a man feeling like the load is way too heavy and the partner that I have is not contributing, not helping, not wanting to be supportive, so on and so forth. And it's weighing heavy on me. It's becoming too much. You know what I mean? It's unbearable. So a lot of times relationships do end because of that. I think the most important thing is money first. Better yourself. I say this in a lot of videos. Make sure that you're okay. To the fellas out there, don't go chase no women. Don't go chase no, don't go blow your money off on dumb stuff. Don't be trying to go buy these $200, $300 shoes. If your money funny, you need to learn how to manage it, save it. You know what I mean? Work more hours. Don't be trying to get off. This is the thing with a lot of y'all too. A lot of y'all complain about not getting hours, and then your job want to give you hours, and then while you're at work, you're complaining about it. I'm ready to go home. For what? It could take you a week to make $800, $600. You can go to the mall and blow half of that in a matter of one transaction. Just think about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say half. I'm going to say like 1/3. Y'all get what I'm saying. You can go to the mall and spend 150, 160 quick. That's one item or 2 or 3 items. And you worked your butt off to get it. So it's like, do the things that are important. Do what's going to help you save. Make sure you ain't living check to check. All of that stuff. But money matters, y'all.
Men don't do shit that doesn't benefit them. And people are always telling me I'm superficial. It's not all about the money. But let me tell you something. A man is not going to get into a relationship that's not benefiting him in some way. So the least you can do for yourself is to also only get into relationships that benefit you.
A broke man is a dangerous man, and you have no business dating one. And I'm not talking about lavish dates and trips. I'm not talking about having a ridiculous standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he is not able to do the most fundamental things for himself, he is at war with himself. And you will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self. You do not want to be that. Society puts a lot of pressure on men to be providers, to be protectors, and their identity is associated with that. Mm-hmm. And when they cannot even do it at the most basic level for themselves, that is a problem for them. A lot of men, what they do, obviously, is survival. They'll find a female that They will love bomb. They will convince to invest in their potential, to let them move in, to, let them put their stuff in her garage or use her address or any type of thing to get by. And here's what happens. Either you spend your time, your years, your youth, your money, your resources building this man up. And because he is not in a man's position, he does not feel like a man. And once he's built up, he will take all of your investment and go invest it in another woman who actually makes him feel like a man. Or what happened in my case is that he actually stays, but he develops a secret hatred toward you. It's a secret competition.
I'm a call man out. You know what I mean? I'm a equal opportunity smoke giver. I'm fair on both sides. You know what I mean? I don't have a dog in a fight. I call women out, I call men out. I've been in this position before. I've dealt with a woman who made way more money than I did. But the thing is, despite of us having our own internal issues, the thing is that I saw her hustle. I saw her drive. I seen her planning things out, writing things down. And I'm the type of person that I absorb who I'm around. I pay attention and I pick up. I'm like a sponge. I soak up a lot of game. I pay attention to detail. I pay attention to people's habits. I pay attention to the way people talk to people, the way people walk, and so on and so forth. So in a relationship, I'm 10 times that. I'm like a mutant when it comes to that, honestly. So I'm a shapeshifter in a sense. And that partner taught me a lot, and it made me better myself. See, I didn't want to stay stagnant. See, I didn't want to stay in that position of, oh, she's making more bread than me. I'm going to just be comfortable. I'm going to utilize her and use her. I'm not doing all of that. See, I'm the type, if I'm with a person and they in a better position than me, I'm trying to see how can I get to their level. And that's exactly what happened. I eventually got into a space where I started making the money that I really wanted to make. Most money that I ever made. You know what I mean? So it's like you can get with a person that's making more than you and it could be a beautiful thing. But a lot of times y'all dudes get comfortable. And I don't think that is good. No, I know it's not good. Never get comfortable. Yes, this person is taking care of you. And a lot of dudes do it. Let's be clear. It's just not talked about a lot. You got a lot of dudes who may be handsome. They may be dropping some, you know what I'm saying? Some D on the chick and she going crazy. So she started doing everything for him. She's in love and in lust at the same time. She's like, oh my God, especially if you're a great conversationalist. If you know how to talk to a chick, it don't matter what position you in. And I used to hit chicks when I lived at my grandma's house. These chicks had houses and cars and great jobs and all of that. And I'm living at my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? I got the gift. But the thing is, a lot of y'all dudes get comfortable with that position and y'all don't realize that after years go by, if you not progressing, these people gonna outgrow you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stay in the same spot. Now, the older you get, you feeling like less of a man. But this is not for you to abuse or belittle the woman. No, fool, step your game up. This ain't got nothing to do with her at this point. This has everything to do with you being a buster. So how long are you going to continue to be a buster or being somebody that's going to level your game up? And then also, too, if a chick is with you when you got less than, when you get more than, even if y'all ain't in a relationship and y'all just friends, I think you should look out for it. And you ain't got to just break bread like on some thousands, hundreds. I'm just saying gratitude, appreciation. Hey, thank you so much. I know when I had nothing, you was there for me. It ain't got to just be money. Just keep that friendship, keep that connection. Show some love and appreciation. That's it.
Every chance he gets, he's trying to dim your light. He tries to tear you down. He speaks negatively of you, and he doesn't want people to think good things about you. It's because he's insecure in his own manhood. And when men are broke, they are not secure in their manhood. You need to leave that man alone. You need to let him go through his process. You need to let him do whatever he needs to do to get on his feet, but you are not the one to help him. If he has to go and sleep on other people's couches, so be it. If he has to go home for a short time, so be it. We've all been at low points in our life, but you, ma'am, don't need to be the one rescuing him.
See, I don't agree with that. And, of course, this could fall on deaf ears. People can lend advice all the time, but it's up to you if you want to take it, of course. But I don't believe in that. I believe in if you rock with somebody and you fool with somebody and you want to help them because that's just in your heart and things don't go the way you want them to, at least in your heart, you did the right thing. Now, I'm not telling you to get dogged out. I'm not telling you to continue to deal with somebody that's going to abuse you, overuse you, misuse you. Because it's good to be useful and you know, and all that, but don't let nobody misuse you. But I think it's really healthy, and I think it's dope that you could be in a great position and you can help somebody that wants to be helped, that's trying to drag themselves out of the mud. You know what I mean? So that's it. But don't try to go help nobody that willingly got concrete bricks on their feet. You know what I'm saying? They put their own feet in concrete. So it's like, and now it's going to be harder to pull them up. And then you're going to find yourself tired and drained and just, you know what I mean? It's not going to ever work. So just remember that, y'all. But this is it. We're going to end this right here. We ain't going to drag it on too long. I know a lot of people attention span to be, you know what I mean? Hey, it's a video too long, bro. But make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not. Yeah, let me be elevating until we hit our head. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great, man. All right. Go on.